Yeah, you know, the fake Turner,
Yeah.
he was like Ike Turner. As soon as you get close to him, he slaps
Snaps
you.
you. It is a pet peeve. Bosses that make you take unavoidable damage before you even start fighting. I
Yeah.
mean, ones that make you take unavoidable damage in general, that's kind of a dick move.
I can't
But
remember his name. Who's the well, you might not know anyway, but from Final
what,
Fantasy
Toadman?
Tactics, huh?
Oh no, from Final Fantasy Tactics, almost certainly not.
Yeah, the guy who like at the beginning of the battle during the lead-in cinematics, he poisons your entire party. So you start
Dick.
yeah, I know, but you were talking about another boss.
No, I was talking about Frogman. His he does like the little booty shake and then
Uh-huh.
like the poison rain.
Speaking of booty shaking, hello folks.
Oh, whoa, hey,
I'm Mysterious JG,
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
and we're Let's Play together, even though it's actually a one-player game. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Yes, and
With
I do know, folks, that if you just continue running up to Frogman and shooting him, he'll never get a chance to do his little dance. But if he does, there's no way to avoid being rained on.
yeah, well, that being said, he's still a pretty easy boss. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk to Sigint and Major Zero and everybody.
What
It's
about
awesome.
cool thing?
Remember
Yeah.
back at the abandoned factory when you whittled the grip of that 45 down?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
I mean,
never
yeah.
heard of a customization like that before.
You don't know
What's the
anything.
grip?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that, but he's supposed.
A knife? You're gonna keep the knife and the
As
gun
I
both
explained to
at the ready?
Ocelot, weren't you listening?
That's the idea. Why would you want to do that? Sometimes a knife works better in close proximity encounters.
Trust a deagle to bring a
So
knife
I
to a
put both at the
gunfight.
same time. That way I can switch back and forth in an instant.
By clicking the R trigger.
So that's that.
He's a bad
CQC.
man with a bad ass. Great false. Lives among thieves and crooks. Sorry. Flashing back
Looks
to
like you've
Rikishi.
got rid of all the ocelots.
In the world.
Yeah.
Now proceed with the rescue of Sokolov. According to Eva, you should start by going to the crevice to the north.
Speaking of
Can we
Eva's
trust
crevice,
her?
ha ha ha, I can't believe I
Eva
made a
is with the
sexy innuendo
KGB,
about
isn't
Eva.
she? Can I really believe what she says? How do I know she won't double-cross me?
There are no guarantees in espionage, Snake, only calculated guesses. At
Guesstimates,
this point
if you're
in
an
time,
asshole.
The KGB stands nothing to gain by stabbing us in the back.
So you're saying I can trust her?
Not at all.
I'm saying the chance that she'll betray you is low.
Acceptable risk.
Of course, we
Da-da-da.
checked the route she gave you against our own data.
But we don't have any
It's like a
data, so
solid
well,
infiltration route. It makes good use of weak spots in the enemy's defenses. You
it will
shouldn't
be
have
a
any
real
problems.
solid snake.
Follow the route Eva showed you and proceed with the mission.
Wait, never mind. Didn't
Roger.
case that's all. Sorry.
First,
Whittaker.
enter the cave through the crevice. Eva said it was to the north, so head that way.
Paramedic, what do you say?
Snake, you've got a gunshot wound. When you get shot, you'll sometimes suffer a gunshot wound. The chance of suffering a serious injury is especially high at close range. When you have a gunshot wound, your maximum life will decrease depending on
Don't
its
you mean your
severity.
maximum life?
Gunshot wounds will heal naturally over time, but if you want it to heal faster, go into cure in the survival viewer and treat it. To treat a gunshot wound, you need to dig out the bullet with your knife, disinfect the wound, and apply styptic, then wrap it in a bandage. When all that's finished, the gunshot wound will be fully healed.
I kind of feel like
I mean, there's a lot of attempts at realism in this game, and then in 4 they took some of it out. They explained it with nanomachines, but I think the idea was this is too big of a pain in the ass to make you, after every fight, you spend all this time doing that stuff. Don't forget to switch your face paint back to,
I'll become further than face paint.
exactly.
Now, and then if I go
Cure.
to cure, even if I don't like get all of those,
Well,
I
your
could still
maximum
use-
life is decreased.
I could still at least pull out the bullet. That would probably
Yeah.
be good to do.
Well, I mean, you might as well do all of them because you do replenish these supplies. You can find new ones, like you get. Eventually, we'll actually be wandering around an enemy base, and you can find stuff like this hanging around as spinny items to acquire. There's a disinfectant and
bandage. Or no, the
Styptic.
styptic as well.
Yeah, so no
Okay, there
bandage
we go.
needed.
Ointment's
With
not
Chris
applied.
Candido,
I'm
no
burning.
no gimmicks needed.
Oh, I should talk to her about burns.
We'll eliminate your burns. Just use ointment. It's the same exact deal.
Well, yeah, but
Unless you want to just talk to paramedic some more.
yeah, I mean, don't we want to get all the dialogue ever?
Snake, you've got a bad burn.
Burn!
Yeah.
When you're engulfed in
Snake, you got a
flames or get
snake.
caught in
You
an
got a sick
explosion.
burn.
Snake,
When
Chris
you've got
Jericho
a
is behind
burn,
you,
your
mouthing the word
maximum
burn
life will
because
go
Christian
down
just made fun
depending
of your
on its
battle
severity.
rap.
Burns heal naturally over time without you doing anything, but if you go into cure in the survival viewer and treat the burn, you can heal it instantaneously.
It's
To
better
treat the
than
burn,
modern science,
lightly spread the
actually.
ointment over the wound and wrap it in bandages. If you do both
This
of these
magical
things, you can heal
cream
the burn
comes from
altogether.
another planet. It was brought here by a giant spider.
It's a giant spider from another planet who just wants to help people.
I had a cure for cancer.
Alright, so what was it we were supposed to have
A
done?
knife
Oh, we
to
have
remove
ointment.
Yeah, but you have a bullet wound or just a burn?
It's a burn.
Okay.
It's a sick burn, dude. Got
Okay,
ointment.
There you go.
It's all okay.
And now I can eat. Eat a frog.
Okay, I'll
I
eat
mean,
a frog.
seriously, eat a frog. Oh yeah, the good stuff right there.
This is the smooth love we're making.
Oh la la. I just put the suppressor back on it.
Well, I did. I
Yeah,
figured the next
okay.
time I am
Probably a good idea.
hunting.
You won't be running back and forth underneath the building the next time. You eat a frog.
Yes, not for honor, but for the frog. Now, back here, as I was attempting to go to before.
That's the actual exit to this place.
Bug juice.
I don't know what bug juice. I don't remember what that does. You might want to call SIGINT or paramedic or somebody. Base zombie.
That's something I feel like I need to
pattern.
put that on to, like, have a battle with Survival Tobita.
Snake, you said Eva said her Mauser was a Type 17.
Could you explain that to me?
What about it?
What were the
That model
first
was
16
produced
types?
in the 1920s in a weapons lab in the Shaanxi province in China. The cartridge part sticks
that
out
part of
lower than
Wei
the
Wu or
original
Shu?
to accommodate 45 caliber rounds. The barrel and chamber are a little bit thicker too. But most
They're built
telling
like
of
these, a
all,
little bit
it's
thicker.
got Chinese characters engraved on both sides of the frame like you saw. And that firing stance Eva was talking about where you hold the gun horizontally, that's a trademark of the Chinese. Just like you were saying, when you're firing in full auto mode, the muzzle jump effect gives you a horizontal strafing
You trying to
motion.
tell me Eva's Chinese?
They say it's especially deadly in
She doesn't
indoor
look
and
Chinese.
close-range mop-up actions.
Just
Maybe
The
she was
Japanese
trained
called
by
it
the
bandit shooting
Chinese.
and used to dread it.
Bandito.
Makes you wonder where she learned to shoot like that.
Oh, China. I mean, white people are allowed to visit China.
You know that army motorcycle that Eva was riding? That's a replica of a German model.
A replica?
Yeah, it's made by the
Yeah.
Japanese.
After World War
Smaller.
II, the Soviets
No.
confiscated an entire assembly line from a German
They
motorcycle
actually
factory.
still make
Machines
these,
and all.
and you can
And
buy
then they
them.
took it back with them and started producing replicas?
Exactly. Originally, that motorcycle was designed
John
to be
Cena
used
used
for
to ride in
sidecar
it. The
attacks.
Undertaker's sidecar.
That
Yes.
means it's got
Sorry,
enough
folks.
power
There's a
to
whole
drag a
backstory about
200+
John Cena
pound
riding the
sidecar
Undertaker's
around.
sidecar.
So that's how she could pull off all those crazy stunts.
Crazy punk.
Uh-huh. Of course, it takes a lot of skill to be able to control that much power. That Eva chick is something else.
Is she seeing anybody? You know she got the jungle fever?
The weapon you've got equipped now is a prototype model of the Mark 22, a suppressor-equipped pistol currently in development by the Navy. It's been modified to act as a tranquilizer gun. The Mark 22 is a heavily modified special ops version of the M39 pistol used as a sidearm by the SEALs. Probably the biggest change from the M39 is that it's got a longer barrel, which allows it to be equipped with a suppressor. And it uses
Of course,
a
you could
slide
also
lock
pimp it
mechanism.
out if you had
That makes it
10,000
a lot
credits.
quieter, but it also means you have to load a new round into the chamber by hand every time you fire. It's also fitted with tall, adjustable sights, so you can use the
This
front
my
and rear
tall
sights to
glass
line up
of
your shot,
chocolate
even
milk.
with a suppressor attached.
Looks like they got rid of the magazine safety, too.
Good eye.
Yeah,
That
magazines are
feature wasn't
going
too
out. It's all
popular
about
with guys
websites
like
now.
you who know their guns. The sheer release lever's been taken off as well, meaning the hammer won't fall even with the safety on.
Oh, we're waiting for the hammer to
So I
fall.
can just cock and lock.
Oof.
That, and you get the added bonus of not having any mechanical noise from decocking, even with the safety on. The
I
I don't
Always
have
practice.
mechanical noise when I decock, but
Always make sure to, think about safety and use protection when decocking. I have to get that zombie face paint going.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going for zombie face paint. Alright, it's Army of One time. Pop Shungo.
Does this mean you have an air guitar button now? No, it's Army of One, the 40th day, no air guitar.
Oh, what was the other thing that I just picked up?
Bug juice,
I picked up bug juice.
but it won't be equipable yet.
Oh, that's right, because I gotta go into the
It's all
backpack.
Sorry, a naked snake. It's a zombie who travels the land attacking people with bug juice.
Yeah.
I guess it is a weapon.
Wait, it is?
Oh, I didn't see it here. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
this is
No,
items.
that is the weapons. Never mind. I would have figured you'd look in items first because you would have assumed it wasn't a weapon. Sorry.
Wait, did I never get the mine detector either?
I'm not sure if you did. I don't see it.
Doesn't look like it. I'm probably gonna need to go back.
Oh, because you went straight to the floor. You never went through the room.
That's true.
Your mine detector.
Snake, your face paint, it's...
I know. It's called zombie.
Zombie.
It's in
Zombie?
my head.
What does that mean?
Beats me.
Are you serious?
Hello, paramedic.
You
Get
know,
off the
I've
line.
never heard of zombies.
Nope.
They're
Yeah.
so effing
You guys don't
trendy
know
now. It's
anything.
unreal.
A zombie is a dead body that's been cursed and brought back to life by a master of black magic.
Why's it gotta be black
Supposedly,
magic?
you revive the dead and use them as slaves.
Why's it gotta be slaves?
Used them as a kind of punishment. People who
Punishment?
commit terrible crimes can be forced to labor even after they're dead.
Interesting. How do you know all this stuff?
It's a movie. Everything
saw
he
it in
says is a
movies.
movie. Come on.
Like White Zombie. Never seen it?
Why's it gotta be? Oh,
Can't say I have.
How about
White Zombie
Plan
is a
9 from Outer
horrible
Space?
movie. Plan 9 from Outer
No.
Space, a famously
Listen.
horrible movie.
You can't just focus on the things you like all the time.
You have to
expand
watch
your
shitty
horizons,
movies
try
you
new
hate.
things. You guys need to get out more.
Well, we're gonna talk about weapons.
Yeah,
now, so
well,
get off the
anyway,
line.
that face paint doesn't look all that useful. Go ahead and wear it if you want, but I think you should change to...
You don't need to change anything.
Why not?
It makes them look awesome,
does actually make him look pretty awesome.
doesn't it?
Look, arguing about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Snake, you do whatever you want.
It does make you look cool.
Nice thing about this game, unlike say Final Fantasy X-2, which a million different outfits, but when you go into a plot scene, everyone's always wearing their default, no matter what they were wearing when you go in. In this game, if you go up to the boss
Ocelot
for a
and,
30-minute
like,
cinema
zombie,
sequence and you're wearing the zombie face paint when you get there, he will wear the zombie face paint during the cinema.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie.
Yeah, we talked about this one. Yeah. I see you have a Boko Loco, Boko.
Pattern
see you have a
clothing, face
Ryoko.
paint, tactical movements. These are the
these are
elements of
things that I know
camouflage
nothing
will allow you
about.
to
Please
deceive your
explain
enemy.
that to me.
To
Yo.
camouflage yourself, first press the start button to
I
check out
like
the
sticking
survival
that
view.
too.
Then select camouflage, and you'll see two more options: face and uniform.
Go for zombie
Choose
face
face
paint.
to apply face paint. and
Choose
uniform
face to have
change your
face
field
man
uniform.
hang around with you.
Simple, really. Make sure and choose something
Choose
that'll
Murdoch
match
to
your
have
surroundings.
Murdoch. He's a hell of a pilot.
Yes. Alright, I thought somebody might be telling me about bug juice, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
He still might. Try him one more time, but no, I don't remember what it does. I'm sure you get a very brief description when you go to the
Covering
screen.
your body is a good start.
No, he's telling you about not having no
He's
face
telling
paint.
me about this.
Lack
Maybe I
of-
need to have bug juice equipped.
Ah, yes. You have to be a brother in bug juice instead of paint.
I see you have the bug juice equipped. It's useful for keeping
I
the
can
bugs
sense
away.
everything about you.
If you open the item window and press the enter button, you'll be able to keep the nasty critters like hornets and leeches at bay for a brief period of time. Use it well.
Ah, well, I know at least one point in the game where that's going to be useful.
Well, I did notice there appeared to be some guy during that
Shooting
cinema
bugs
sequence
at you.
that was like launching bugs at us. Alright, so I gotta go back for the,
Mind detector.
he can't jump over that? Apparently was not willing to jump over that. Well, the mine D was right in here. just the way he has his hands. I'm sure it's good for combat, but it just sort of looks.
makes
He's
him
keeping his wrists loose, but it looks like he's keeping them, like limp. He's
It
like,
makes him look kind of
I'm gonna
limp-wristed,
paw
yeah.
at you.
I'll harm you.
I'm a zombie kitty cat.
Stay away, you big
Yan
stingy.
yan.
Stay away from me, you big stingy.
Alright, so zombie fist fate. And it was his journey pride that was his downfall.
Oh God.
Alright, so I'm guessing yes, Woodland Face Paint would probably be better than Zombie.
Yeah, there's no point in the game in which zombie is actually useful. There are a couple of patterns like that that are just there to be cute. There's even camo patterns that are just like, I don't know if you can even get it on your first playthrough, but there's one that's like, it's a picture of like baby chicks. Like, it just has this pattern that's all yellow little cute creatures. Let's try to search every inch of this place for snakes and ladders. There's a big old snake over to your side there.
Which side?
Like to your right, there's a huge snake on the floor.
Oh yeah, so there is. Hey you!
Hey cutie pie.
Get
Hey, audience.
First person view. Snake D. I got some Snake D, yo. I mean, yo, is some Snake D.
These ones might be poisonous, which means they might be a good one to keep, like, you stunned it. There's one behind you. There's another one.
Yeah, there's one right here.
Oh, okay, sorry. So you're gonna have a full inventory of poisonous snakes. Those look poisonous. They might not be poisonous.
Well, that one's Snaky.
Snaky.
Here, Snaky, Snaky,
Sneaky
Snaky,
snake.
Snaky. Where are
He's
the others?
sneaky, the snake. He's right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's like bait. If he was a snake, he would have bit you.
He would have had to have done quite a leap to.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a cross here, or?
Yep. And you're gonna discover a fun new game mechanic when you do. But in the meantime, there's an alligator.
Do I
That's how he's so mean.
Do I want to save, maybe?
You might want to.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Tell me about more movies.
Have you seen a movie called Stop Ignoring My Movie Commentary?
Have you seen a movie called Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot?
Can't say I have. Good, don't. It hasn't come out yet, but don't watch it.
It might be awesome. I never
Snake,
saw it.
have you ever seen On the Beach?
I've seen part of
No,
it.
I don't know it.
It's about the survivors of the Third World War.
Oh,
The
like
entire
Bismarck Jr.?
northern hemisphere is obliterated in the nuclear holocaust.
I don't think
And
he
it's only a
survived. I
matter
think
of
he
time
died
before
in
the
that.
few survivors left in the southern hemisphere are poisoned by the deadly fallout.
And they
Their
become
only hope is an
irradiated,
American
and they
nuclear
start driving
submarine
around these
escapes to the
cars and
southern
have shoulder
hemisphere.
pads with spikes
They
on
set
them.
out for the Arctic to investigate the fallout.
New
The
Vegas.
movie came out in '59, and the year that the war was supposed to happen was 1964. In other words, this year.
It's weird that you felt the need to point that out to me,
Let's hope it
considering we
stays just
both live in 1964 and are not the audience who doesn't actually know for sure what year this is all set in. Just saying. By the way, I'm putting that zombie face paint back on as soon as I get the chance.
Well, I mean, I have the chance now. I don't know that.
Okay, don't worry about that.
I don't know that it's really going to affect how the.
Oh, there's like a poisonous frog behind you.
What?
Stop, turn around. There was go first person, there was like a bright red, there's a little green frog. There was a bright red frog.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Well, you can't trank him because you've already got 3. Unless you eat one of the snakes you've already got, which you could do.
Oh no,
But-
it's already come. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Why don't I eat
one
the
of the
live
snakes.
snake? That sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like something that this game wants you to do anyway. Eat a snake. Oh, a milk snake.
Coral snakes and milk snakes. Well, we'll have
Ooh,
one
I
of
don't-
each.
Yeah, have a coral snake, but I don't know. That one
You're
might be
thinking
poison. Go ahead and eat
They
it and
kill
see.
me.
Yeah, we'll eat it and see. But it's safe. Okay, apparently it's good.
It was not bad.
I have this vague notion that the milk snake is not good for foods.
Well, maybe I should look it up. At food libraries.
Food libraries.
Snake, look at your body.
It's all buff.
Looking good.
Not there.
Then where?
See the leeches?
Leeches?
Yeah, you've got leeches all over you. Leeches will sometimes attach themselves to you if you spend a long time in the water or the
This
swamp.
happened to me,
When you've got
and
leeches
I
on you,
didn't get
they'll
this
suck your blood, causing
communication
you to
from
lose
her, and I
stamina.
didn't know.
You
I
should
was
get
carrying
rid of
around
them as soon
leeches
as
for a
possible.
chunk of the game.
To get rid of leeches, go into Cure in the survival viewer and press your cigar into them. Or, if you use the
I got an idea,
insecticidal bug
boss.
juice
Let's
ahead of time,
get cigar
the leeches
out
won't
of
bother you as long as the bug juice is in effect.
Bug juice is in the house.
And
it's
in effect, there's no point getting rid of the leeches until after you cross the swamp.
I see you've caught a king cobra. The
Yeah,
king cobra
in
is
my
the world's
pants.
largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to inject. One bite is supposedly enough to kill an elephant.
it?
And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out.
It's vicious.
If you get
Is
bitten
it
by a king
delicious?
cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly.
As you know, because that
As soon as
happened
you're
to
bitten,
you.
Go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful,
me.
or
It's
you
a
might
snake
end up as
eater?
its next meal.
Got it. So,
What? How does it taste?
yep.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine.
Avoid the poison glands.
Ugh.
What if I eat a
Wow, you caught a coral snake. The coral snake is a venomous snake that originally hails from the Americas. Its venom is a very potent neurotoxin, so don't let it bite you. If you do get bitten, go into the survival viewer right away and use Cure to neutralize the poison with a serum injection.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to
The
hear about the
colorful
super
red
cool.
and
I mean,
black
I wanted to
flowers
hear
on the
about
coral
these
snake
things,
are
but
a
at the same
warning
time,
sign.
Kind of hearing the same thing
Apparently,
over and
the
over.
bright
I
I
flashing
want to hear about the
colors in
super
pattern
cool
let other animals know
frog.
that it
You want to
carries
hear
a
about the
deadly
frog?
poison
You want us to
that
eat the
keeps them
frog?
from attacking. There are many animals that mimic the colors of known poisonous animals as a defense. See, by mimicking other poisonous creatures, they increase their chances of survival. There is another non-poisonous snake called the milk snake that borrows its coloring from the coral snake.
Ooh.
You have one of those.
You're not even listening, are you?
No.
I see you've caught a coral snake. I mean, a milk snake. The milk snake closely resembles the coral snake.
And
but
it's a
actually
knife.
It
not
looks
venomous.
like a knife.
Even so, you'll still take damage if it bites you, so don't get too close.
So is there a way to tell the difference between
They
the milk
taste
snake
different.
and the coral snake?
It's pretty difficult. They really do look almost exactly alike. I guess
they
if
both
I
look
had
like
to pick
knives.
something, I'd say it's that the milk snake is much less aggressive.
Okay.
Ah, I just thought of a better way. You're going to love this.
What?
Eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah, the guide says milk snakes don't taste very good.
Is that right?
Is
If I've already
that
caught and eaten it, what does it matter which kind of snake it was?
if a tree
It
falls in
doesn't,
the
does
woods?
it? Shoot, I thought I had a good idea.
Yeah, women don't have good ideas.
I see you've captured a poison dart
There's
frog.
the frog.
The poison dart frog is native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. They
And
normally grow
Russia.
between 2 and 5 centimeters in length, but
Yes.
for some reason the ones in that area seem to be much bigger than that. Poison
Probably
dart
so you
frogs are
can
known
see
to carry
them.
a potent neurotoxin called familiotoxin. Long ago, people used the poison to coat their arrows for hunting.
Familia
Watch out,
Westera.
because if you eat one, you'll get food poisoning.
Okay, so that was what we were doing all those conversations for.
Yes.
There's an alligator.
Yep.
That's how he's so mean. Amos Moses was
There are lots of them. There's not really a good way to avoid them, I guess. I guess you just swim over this way. There did not seem to be alligators over here. There were a bunch over the other way.
I think that's the sound of a leech affixing itself to you. Yeah, the next
taking a
section of
bite.
game, I kept finding my stamina just kept being really low. I was eating all this food. I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong, and I finally found out that, yeah, I'd gotten leeches
Oh,
in the
can I
swamp.
go underwater? I can.
and you can die. Well,
Well,
I mean, from
yes.
drowning, not just in general, but... Oh, another leech. Go ahead, you.
We're going to the other side. Alright, now let's burn our legs.
Let's burn our legs, just for fun. Cigar. Cigarette.
Yes.
Wow, look at where that leech was.
That leech
How
really
did you
knows
not
where to
notice?
suck.
How did you not notice that? I was like, I kind of want to leave that leech there.
Any baddies coming up? Ugh, I got a call. What?
Mandatory call.
Mandatory.
Snake, are you there?
Oh,
Eva,
Did you miss me?
It's me, the cyborg
did you make
ninja.
it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with
142.52.
Volga.
We want to remember that.
In a matter of speaking.
I have boots.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better
She's
be
from
careful.
Meridian, Indiana.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
What's so crisp and fresh
Are you
about me
talking
is
about
that
a
I
boss?
just don't
Why do
get
you
it.
do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town.
Meridian, Indiana.
She's a
We
double
just heard
agent.
about
She's
that.
There
working
were
for you,
other
Snake.
countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA.
The
And one
other
day,
agency.
I
No,
found I'd
that's
lost
the
faith
CIA.
in
Oh,
things
damn.
I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I see. So they're the
Try me.
other agency.
I
No,
saw
they're the Maryland
universe.
customer.
The universe?
Not the actual
Generally
universe.
referred to as
The
Maryland.
universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me
I'm a
back.
scientist
That's
now.
all. People and countries are both changed by their environment. And by
My
the
dream is
times.
to create
That
outer
sounds
heaven.
like
I
what the
land
boss
without.
was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective.
If you say
Turf
so.
ain't
Coming
nothing but
here
lines
made
on a
me
map.
realize something. Half of what
Can you
I'd been
dig it,
told was a
sucker?
complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
But not complete and
Where's the
utter.
truth then?
You can't handle the
It's
truth.
hidden in the lies.
Between my breasts.
Are you lying too?
Oh, yeah, it's
Who
over
knows?
here.
I've been trained to make even the most
Meridian,
severe
Indiana.
falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
I was trained to
No.
grumble.
I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
Oh, you're a
I'll
real
have to
gullible
remember
sucker.
that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52.
If you call
See
me
ya.
at the wrong time, I will be caught and killed, and your mission will fail. See ya.
Is that so? Oh, I could climb this tree. I wonder if there's anything cool
Oh, there's
up there.
items over there. Yeah, there's actually a lot of hidden items in this area because you can climb and sneak around on trees and stuff. This is a place where you can get out fairly easily, but if you want to get all the hidden goodies, you have to explore the terrain in several different ways. Like, I think you have to climb on those and not break your legs. You get additional leeches.
Oh, lovely.
With
Oh,
multiple
great, and there's
leeches.
Gator over there. I wonder why he's so mean. Oh, great, and there's like 3 of them over here. Alligator beat on the Louisiana Bayou.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of punish you for making a mistake there. That is faux show. Stun grenade. There was a way up
Yeah,
over,
up
wasn't
here.
there?
What are you talking about?
Go back the way you were heading for a second, and just swing your view around so we can see. But I think there was a gradual, yeah, over there.
There is over here, yes.
It's not the way out of the area though. That's where you were, which is why Eva called you. Yeah, you got another leech, but you can deal with that when. That's the nice thing about a cigar is that they're, well,
Hey, there's a really obvious wire.
yeah. So go ahead and use your cigar.
Yes.
Maybe, maybe I'm wrong. It seems like, oh, it's a bone fracture because you fell from that tree and broke your shin.
Right. No bandage applied. Should we hear about this, or should we just take care of it, Splint?
Oh, it's up to you. I don't care. Oh, Splint.
Yeah, I used Splint. No, I guess I need to
Bandage,
bandage.
yeah. No, it's totally healed 100%. I guess you could trip, or just stare at it and call people and see if anyone notices it.
Hey, Major Zero.
I'm gonna quick check our time, but go ahead with the call. Oh, it's not in the video anyway.
Pretty deep. It's probably deep enough to dive underwater and swim around.
Sounds
Oh,
fun.
that's cool.
Press the crawl button when you're swimming on the surface to dive underwater. The controls when you're underwater are quite different from when you're on land.
Yeah.
The left stick controls the direction you're facing. Press up, down, left or right to turn in that direction. Press the CQC button or the crawl button to move forward. Each button press will move you one stroke forward. Press the button repeatedly
You
to
should
swim
be able
faster.
to stroke it with ease.
You can also press the action button to surface in an emergency.
That's cranky.
While you're swimming, you can use the right stick to look in a different direction without changing the direction you're going.
Alright, I guess I'll just go save real quick.
Tell you what to do:
Saving
save,
the game, Snake?
and then set off that booby trap.
It
Although
will
that'll
send
start
us back to the
the
beginning of the swamp.
You're right. You're right.
Although I should have not bothered to heal myself before saving, because saving is like taking a nice nap.
Snake, have you ever
I
seen
think
the War
only
of
if you
the
save
Worlds?
and exit.
No.
I
These
don't know.
flying saucers from Mars arrive on Earth disguised as meteorites. The
I
saucers use
asked
their
you,
heat
was
rays
it
to
a
attack
meteorite?
nearby towns. And then,
Something wrong.
the thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost the whole time.
She's a
Then you
real
haven't seen
weirdo.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
Hud
You
Gomer
haven't
Wells.
seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version of the story. It was right
remember
after
it
dinner
clearly.
on Sunday, and we were relaxing in the living room. They said monsters had come out of a meteorite that landed in New Jersey. It sounded just like a real live news
Turns out I was
broadcast.
just regular Jersey
My
people.
father said he and my older brother actually
It
believed
was,
it and started yelling and panicking.
It was the cast of
My
Jersey
mother
Shore.
supposedly grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets.
And a zombie face
But
man.
then, just as my dad was about to start the car, he realized that it was all just a radio drama.
Orson
Because
Welles
on
came
the
on and
car's
said,
radio, they were
JK,
playing
everybody.
themed Cosby tunes. No matter what station he turned to, no one else seemed to be reporting on this big history-making news story.
Sounds like something out of the big
Not even the East
broadcast.
Coast gangster rap
Nobody said a
station was
word.
reporting
We
on
all
it.
went back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother, but I
And
was
then
the
my
one
mother
who
got
really
off.
suffered. After that incident, every time I acted up, my father and brother would scare me by saying, "The Martians are coming!"
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
You were scared of
So,
that.
you haven't seen the movie.
What does the movie
I
taste
saw it.
like?
So even nuclear weapons wouldn't work against the Martian war machines.
Uh-huh.
Shoulder
Anyway,
cannon, shoulder
Snake,
cannon,
if
shoulder
you consider
cannon.
yourself like the
War
Martians
Machine
did,
Rhino.
the enemy won't know what hit them.
Conceal myself.
Maybe
Disguise
not
yourself as a meteorite.
but if you can hide yourself inside something a little more close at hand.
A cardboard box, maybe.
Close at hand.
Drink it with
Something
ease.
like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw the movie.
I saw it, all right?
Don't drive her to evil, Snake. I mean, keep messing with her. Alright.
Okay.
I was just saying. Alright, folks. That's going to be it for this video. When we come back, we may or may not set off a trap. It's going to be Kagero Deception 2. I'm the Serious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And we'll catch you next time for more hard-hitting, leak-infected action.
Bye.